All right, so we got a couple of steaks from the meeting place, some big ass ribeyes, and I am going to reverse sear them. Now, ideally, I want to get my outdoor kitchen and stuff done here, but we're going to do this on the grill. Now, so here's what we're doing. Right now, we have just the far burner on. I warmed up the whole grill, had both of them burners on, kind of light, and I have a smoke box, and I have some apple chips from my cherry tree that we cut down. I love the smell of the cherry. I can smell it right now. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get this back up. We're right here at about 225, and you see a little bit of smoke that's coming in here. So we're going to put the steaks on here with the thermometer on there. We're going to get up to about 110 degrees. Then we're going to take it off, and then we're going to turn the grill up high as it'll go, so that way we can basically char the outside of it. But what's going to happen is it's going to really make the meat super tender, and it's going to give it that smoke flavor. So I'm going to get those on right now. Now these are star of the show. Now what I should have done was I ended up taking them out this morning and thawing them out. If I had smart, I would have thawed them out yesterday and actually put salt on them, just salt, and put them in the fridge, and that would end up drying out some of the moisture that's into them and make them even more tender. Now these are oversized, and I want to try these out because I'm thinking about when you're talking about trying to save money, the best way to save money is buy in bulk. Ribeye steaks used to be about $15 a pound. Now they're about 22 and up. Theirs are $21.99 a pound, unless you buy a whole brisket. If you buy, a whole roast, if you do that, then it's like $16.99 a pound. So the best thing to do is say, hey, I get a couple of people together, we buy a whole one, and we go ahead and cut our own. So we're right here at 225, which is the temperature that we want to have them in. I have my thermometer here, and currently the meat temperature is 48. So we're going to get this up to 110. Now I've gone through and I have a little bit of, I use grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed oil on my grill and my cast iron to help season it. Now these are big steaks. You can see these are really big. But when you're reverse searing, you don't want to do it with a thin steak. You really don't, because it really needs to be able to lock in those flavors and those juices and things. So right now, we're at 48 degrees. I'm gonna go for a walk with the missus, and we're gonna go walk for about a mile and a half, and we'll come back and we'll check on these guys. You watching for me? Okay, you watch them for me, make sure they don't get too hot. Right? Right. Oh, we're at 50 now. I have to say the night vision on the camera here is really good. Right now we're up to 95 degrees internal, so we don't have too much further to go. It's getting cooler out here, so my temperature actually has dropped down to about 200, so I'm going to turn it up just a little bit to get that temperature back to 225. But we want to get that smoke flavor and stuff in here, and let's take a peek here. Let's see. Oh yeah. Nothing like that cherry wood. Smells so good, but it's definitely getting there. It's just basically slowly breaking down the fibers. That's what it's doing, really. So it's been about 30 minutes, 35 minutes or so, and so we'll let it keep on going for a few more minutes here, and then we'll be able to pull them off and really get them eaten. Get ready for eating. All right, coming back, we're getting a little closer. We're at 100 degrees right now, so we're getting close to the time here. You can see some more of the smoke is actually coming up. I end up turning it up just a little bit more, the heat. So I've got the smoke box that's over here underneath on top of the burner, so it's getting that heat. So you can see, look at that. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see. Now I get it to about 105 internal temperature. Some people will go to about 115, but then what we're going to do is we're going to turn this sucker way up, and get it as hot as possible. Now this one, the one I have at home actually has the sear burner. It's a fourth burner that's in here. This one doesn't have it, but we'll get up to about 600 degrees or so is about the maximum that this will go. But we'll put it in there, and we're going to get this thing to 130 degrees, and then we're going to let it rest with a little bit of butter on top of it. Can't wait. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Okay, we're at 106. Oh, did you see that smoke? You see that smoke? That smoke. I'm gonna let it go for just a couple. I'm gonna let it go for a couple more degrees here, and then I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna fire this sucker up real high, and then we're gonna finish them. Oh my goodness. We got a couple little pats of butter here to put on top of it, and we're just basically gonna put them on there real high for a couple of minutes, and then flip it over, and that's it. That's done. And this will be the most tender steak that's ever had. Now, we got these steaks from the meat place, and these are steaks without the antibiotics and all of the GMOs and everything else. I'm not going to say that it is 100% grass-fed, because the reality is, although when you look at these, let's take a quick peek. These are very lean as far as a ribeye is, which means they probably have been fed naturally with grass. And we have a bunch of local butchers that are here, local farmers that will sell you a cow, and you can go to the butcher shop and they'll butcher it up for you. So what I'm looking at doing is getting a bunch of people together, and we buy half a cow. It will be less expensive to buy a half a cow than it would be for me to be able to buy meat from a discount store that we don't know where it came from. We know that all the hamburger will come from one cow. And when you get a half a cow, you'll get the premium cuts. So you'll have your tenderloins, you'll have your strip steaks, you'll have your T-bones, and you'll have your ribeyes, you'll have your eye rounds and stuff. So you'll have all kinds of, you'll have stew meat, lots of stew meat. You'll have your beef flaps and things, and you'll have about 80 pounds of ground beef. Now you're gonna need yourself a big freezer, and that's why I said I'm trying to eat better, trying to definitely eat better food. After remembering, I don't know if you remember when they used to put the pink slime in the hamburger? Remember that? It was legal to put a pink slime in the hamburger. You know, right now, when you buy the meat at the grocery store, so it stays red, they put gas in it. Yeah, they gas the meat, so that way it looks nice and red, even though it might actually be crap. Yeah, so trying to do better. Now, here's going to be the crazy thing. It'll be less expensive to do that if I get my mother-in-law, get my kids, heck, I'll get my cousin Daniel and everything else. I can guarantee you that people would rather go ahead and pay for this than it would be to pay for the crap, because that's literally what they're feeding us right now. We're at 108, so I'm gonna wait till 110, then we'll take it out. All right, so I'm at 110 right now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these guys out. I'm gonna leave the thermometer in there. Look at that. Oh my God, that's a huge steak. We're gonna take those out. They've been smoking. And we're gonna take this thing and we are going to turn it up. We're gonna turn this thing up as high as it'll go. And then we're gonna take this in there, we're gonna put them back in there, and we're gonna sear the hell out of them. So yeah, now it's a matter of waiting for that to get hot. Right now I'm sitting here at the moment at 111 degrees. 111, that's good, that's good. We wanna get this to about 130. So that'll be medium rare. It'll be, and for some of y'all, that'll be too rare, but that's on you. All right, good people, so we've got this up to, it's been taking its time getting there, but we're up to about 550 degrees on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back on. My internal temperature at the moment, you can see, that's red right there, is, oh, you heard that, didn't you? Oh, yes, it's about 103 degrees right now. Okay, so we're putting that on there, and we're gonna shear the hell out of it. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit there for about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it over for about another 2 minutes, and we'll see what that internal temperature looks like. There we go. I flipped those bad boys over. Let me move it over here so you can see it a little bit better. Oh man. Put our pat of butter on here, and then we're gonna let these rest. Right now my thermometer is reading 120. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So what we're gonna do with this is I'm gonna do a steak salad. So we did 2 of these. These are really big steaks, and this is gonna be like 2 days meal. So we're gonna take some, slice them up for like steak salad. We're gonna slice them up and do like some steak tacos tomorrow, or a steak bowl. Yeah, we'll do some different things. We had some mashed potatoes from the other day that I made, and some broccoli. So we're actually able to use some leftovers. We're at 126. Whew. Wow. Phew. Get out of there. There we go. Thermometer out of there. And there we go. Turn the grill off. And we're going to let these rest. Here you go. Look at that. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So we've let this rest, and you can hardly see me. We've let this rest.
I don't need to see you, you need to see the food.
Okay. So you can see this is coming off. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. Let's take a look at the big spot. Oh, wow. Let me turn this like that. That is perfect. Oh my Lord. Okay, so we're gonna taste. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God. That is heaven. All right. Now, you know how to reverse sear a steak. And that, I know some people don't like steak medium rare, but that is exactly what medium rare is.
As long as there isn't any blood on it. This is a red one.
That's it. Have a good night.